this is kind of working. Pull.
Making SOPs can definitely make you want to smash your computer. That was until I found Scribe.
Right, here's my honest review of Scribe.
Alright everybody, if you're just joining, don't look for anything too exciting in this video. It's just been a while since I did a live video kind of sharing with the world what I've been working on. So I'm working on a multi-sandbox, multi-agent orchestration for a mobile code editor that I'm working on. So if I was to sum it up, that's what I'm working on. And here, what I'm going to do, so here, if I stop this sandbox, let's actually go through a quick testing phase here. So I stop that sandbox. Right, I'm going to go ahead actually. So I decided I had all of these sandbox providers set up, and then I added features such as a terminal, such as a language server, so the mobile IDE actually gets like type checks for TypeScript errors. And then I had it all working for all the providers, and then I'm like, you know what, this is too much cognitive load, and I don't plan on launching with all the providers anymore. I only plan on having two things. Vercel. So you could download the app, bring your own Vercel API keys, and you could run essentially any of your Git repo projects on your Vercel account, right? And then you also have an option of self-hosting a sandbox using a CLI tool that leverages Cloudflare tunnels and Apple containers to create isolated sandboxes on your Mac. Cloudflare, Fly.io, we are just getting rid of them. We're not going to use them. For me to reduce my cognitive load, I actually did this. So I had, how it worked, how this all set up was, I had server sandboxes. I had a base class that's extended, and then my Mac class extends the base class, and I did that all for Cloudflare and Fly.io, and it just was too much, so I'm just like, you know what, we're just gonna get rid of it. We don't plan on launching with it. We did a lot of experimenting, but don't get married to the code. Just throw it away. If I need it again, I can rewrite it. But I'm just gonna put it in this legacy folder for now, because honestly, what I've done though is like with these like abstractions in class, AI is actually really good at like kind of piecing the things together. But anyway, so let's go ahead and do a test, and then here in it, we are gonna get rid of these. So here, my live server has broken. I'm actually so proud of this right here. This is just so this is the endpoint that users use to create the sandboxes, right? So here is super simple. Got some port controllers, got some let's here. You know, I was actually thinking we could declare variables like Python. Verify the auth, check if aborted, validate the provider, destructure the body, get the timeout, our default timeout, grab the repo reference that's tied to the user ID. This is actually created on the client. Verify it exists, get the data, check if aborted. See, I want to have a function that's called like if abort or something would be really cool. I want to experiment with that further. It's a little bit new to controllers actually, so I think they're really powerful and I want to become really good at them. So then here, so this is our payload that we're sending to our internal servers to create the sandbox. And pretty simple, like I just wanted a clean object that I can construct, that's scalable, that I can modify, so I can create from snapshots, I can create from zips, I can create from Git repos, specify the install command, specify the timeout, specify the env flags, the environment variables, and then we specify the lifecycle flags. So all of this is true, we do X, Y, and Z. And then here we create the source, check if approved, and then we start a workflow to schedule a distribution. So it's pretty clean art endpoint in this first interaction. So let's jump to a test here. Start on local Mac. I'm gonna pull up my Mac here. So this is running on Sandbox service here. This is small. This is Sandbox Mac. Yep. So I see I created a Sandbox. And so this is running on devices, proxy via Cloudflare. And then here. So on our Mac Sandbox, language server is working, terminal working. Okay. And then let's test file sync, right? Let me go back here. Page. Uh-oh, app just crashed. Why did it crash?
On Etsy, you can find your favorite person a gift as special as they are, like a custom leather camera strap to celebrate your photography-obsessed friend. Shop Etsy for special birthday gifts that say, I get you. Click or tap the banner to shop now.
The 2026 Chevy Equinox is ready for your daily drives, weekend getaways, and everything in between. Plenty of cargo space, plus a big touchscreen that keeps all your tech right where you need it. It's more than an SUV. It's your Equinox. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Yeah, I'm not going to update that library. I don't want to deal with any big changes right now. Yeah, so when I went to the page, my app crashed. Alright, so file changes. Alright, so now this agent works. Our agent is working fine. So let's here, let's do Brock actually. range I want to do that. So this is interesting, is my read tool, I actually built it so it can read multiple files at once. And looking at the codex mini model, it only read one file at once. So OR agent, it's working to edit this page. Okay. Now, an issue that I'm having is on my local Mac, using cursor as an agent, like the cursor that's running inside of the sandbox is just not working. Let me mix the home page. And we do have agent. So we do have the cursor agent on. And I think I just crashed the sandbox. No, the sandbox is still alive. I crashed my server though. Huh. The socket got disconnected. Maybe it was like live reload or something. Who knows? So yeah, this or agents that are running on the sandbox is broken for our Mac sandbox. So that's the one thing that I have to fix, and I'm gonna be so excited because I do that. I push the sandbox like CLI package to npm. A few other housekeeping things, and then I can accept the test link. So I was migrating my sandbox. Just cleaning up the sandbox abstraction, and we broke something. So let's see. We're getting a 404 error, 400 error. So let's see where that's coming from. That was easy. So then what I want to actually do is I want to update my quote to show a better error, but that's so what I want to build. Here's one JavaScript wrapper function that I want to build.
Grainger knows that as an HVAC technician, the heat is on you every day. Your first call? An office building with a noisy AC unit. Time to put your experience to work. On site, your meters don't lie. The blower motor's failing. But Grainger's easy-to-search website quickly helps you find what you need to keep the office and their HVAC running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
With abort roll back. Let's do with abort roll back. And let's actually, what I would want my usage to be like, I want it to be let's see, what would you want this to look like? Just pass an object using the syntax code. Signal. So let's do type signal.
Mike Capel here, Patriot Software's founder. Before starting my first business, I had hobbies like snow skiing and water skiing. Then I started the business, which took all of my time and money, and I quickly went broke. To focus on the business, I stopped all my hobbies and I sold my ski boat to a friend for $1. That's why Patriot Software charges so little for our accounting and payroll software. We want entrepreneurs to have a life and keep their money.
Also running inside the sandbox. And I'm gonna say the same thing. So, Vercel has a better sandbox than I'm on. So I put the first domain. That's why it's working on it. Spend time on it, and then we're working on codes version. Alright. So we need to figure out why Mac sandbox is yeah, this looks really cool. I want to play around more with this and throw in a database and throw in some back to the task at hand. I just have a short
Are you the kind of person who knows things? Things like you can get a domain from Squarespace, not just a website? Well, now you are that person, because now you definitely know you can get a domain from Squarespace. Something like whisperingbloom.com for your silent retreat, or whisperingboom.com for your shouting retreat. Whatever your dream, a Squarespace domain and website brings it to life, all in one place. Get yours before it's gone with offer code MAKEITREAL for 10% off your domain or website. Terms and conditions apply.
Working across teams is tough, but Asana helps you handle it. That's because Asana is where humans and AI coordinate work together. AI can spot roadblocks and assign work in a snap, so everything and everyone stays on track. That's how work gets handled. That's Asana. Visit us at asana.com. That's ASANA.com.
It's hitting our endpoint now. It's created the workflow. Step isn't working. And another thing that's interesting is this sandbox service that is running on Vercel. And locally on the Mac, it's the same service. The one that's running on a Mac is just also behind an Nginx proxy. Yeah, I really don't know. I was getting errors previously. Alright, so here's what I'm doing. We call the agent. Start agent workflow. Okay. So it goes agent, start agent workflow. I'm actually going to do this too to help me out. Shortcuts. Start agent workflow. So here I get the sandbox provider. Agent connection.
Transferring credits into WGU was it was a great experience. I went to 6 or 7 other universities, and WGU just said, "Here, send it here, and we'll take care of it." It was seamless, and I knocked out almost 3 years worth of credits, and I did it in about 14 months.
Learn more.
Okay, so that's right. Okay, here's why our problem. Yeah. Alright, yeah. Here's where we capture the output.
Grainger knows that if you're a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility and your machinery isn't working right, you need to understand what's wrong as soon as possible. So when a conveyor motor falters, Grainger offers diagnostic tools like calibration kits and multimeters to help you identify and fix the problem. With Grainger, you can be confident you have everything you need to keep your facility running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRANGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Let's try this. Copy this
On Etsy, you can find your favorite person a gift as special as they are, like a custom leather camera strap to celebrate your photography-obsessed friend. Shop Etsy for special birthday gifts that say, I get you. Click or tap the banner to shop now.
You know what? Actually,
Don't have any hobbies? That's probably because you're a business owner and you barely have time to breathe. If you use Patriot software, you'll save time and maybe pick up a hobby again.
yeah, 'cause it's okay, so it worked. I just pointed it to the local sandbox service that's running, and we got an output. See, another thing though is that this, the way I'm hitting the endpoint now, the stream, it's not behind the internet server.
Most people don't know that you can get a domain from Squarespace. Not just a website, but you're not most people, because now you know you can get a domain from Squarespace. Something like velvetchords.com for your music studio, or kitchords.com for your middle school band camp. Whatever your dream, Squarespace is how you make it happen, all under one roof. Get yours before it's gone with offer code MAKEITREAL for 10% off your domain or website. Terms and conditions apply.
is confusing. And I don't
Working across teams is tough, but Asana helps you handle it. Asana AI can spot roadblocks and assign work to keep everything on track. That's how work gets handled. Visit us at asana.com.
So when I'm executing it from the Mac, let's look at this, because this CWD should be in the process.env. My endpoints are hitting up the correct working directory.
Grainger knows that as an HVAC technician, the heat is on you every day. Your first call? An office building with a noisy AC unit. Time to put your experience to work. On site, your meters don't lie. The blower motor's failing. But Grainger's easy-to-search website quickly helps you find what you need to keep the office and their HVAC running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
No choice to find the SH path to solution or transfer your system. But you will not be able to switch the command sent to SH you shall first apologize for SH in the past week. Your client is sending shell commands that need to be executed
WGU has a ton of resources. That really allowed for flexibility for me. I had a bunch of credits and they transferred over, and because we can accelerate, I finished very quickly. With WGU, you can start whenever.
Learn more today.
Thanks for stopping.